Good evening, sports fans, on this late Monday night, August 29th, 2016. It is time for Sports Roundup in this late Monday night. I'm Peter Wiggins, and let's start off out at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Red Sox trying to recover from a royal shellacking from the Kansas City Royals last night at Fenway Park, which they lost 10-4. As they welcome the Tampa Bay Rays in the first of a three-game series at Fenway Park on Monday night, and the Red Sox got on the board first and bottom of the second on a Mookie Betts, someone on a fly ball to left field. 1-0 favor the Red Sox, 30th home of the season by Betts. And then Brock Holt singles on a ground ball to left field. Corey Dixon, Chris Young goes. Stanley Leon out of the home on the throw. Left fielder Corey Dixon and catcher Bobby Wilson. It's 2-0 in favor of the Red Sox. And then top of the third, Bobby Wilson singles on a line drive out of the left fielder Chris Young that scores. Dick Franklin and Corey Dixon scored to second base, and it was 2-1 in favor of the Red Sox. Then Evan Longoria out of Sox by the center fielder Chuck Barter Jr. that scores Bobby Wilson. And all of a sudden it's tied at 2. But in the bottom of the fourth, Chris Young doubles on a line drive to the left fielder Corey Dixon that scores Hunter Ramirez and Travis Shaw 4-2 Red Sox. And then Brock Holt doubles on a line drive to center fielder Kerry Kiermaier that scores Chris Young 5-2 in favor of the Red Sox, move 4. And then top of the fifth, Red Sox challenge play first, and the call field was overturned. Logan Forsythe grounds out the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts to first baseman Hunter Ramirez. Corey Dixon scores. It was 5-3 in favor of the Red Sox. And then bottom of the fifth, Mookie Betts doubles on a line drive to the left fielder Corey Dixon and different scores. That's his 35th double of the season, makes it 6-3 in favor of the Red Sox. And then Travis Shaw on a ground ball to second baseman Logan Forsythe to further by pitcher Danny Farquhar that scores Betts. It was 7-3 in favor of the Red Sox. Then bottom of the seventh, then Leon singles on a ground ball to the center fielder Kevin Kiermaier and Ramirez scores. And Travis Shaw scores was 9-3 in favor of the Red Sox. Then top of the eighth, Evan Longoria out of second out of the center fielder Chuck Barter Jr. scores Bobby Wilson and Logan Forsythe third as the Boston Red Sox defeat the Tampa Bay Rays at Fenway Park 9-4 to go to 73-58 in the season as Rick Porcello got the win, 18-3 in the season. He pitched, gave up 6 hits and 3 runs, and struck out 7 and meant injuries to get the loss. Next up for the Red Sox, they'll be taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Game time 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park with Drew Power as a man of the Red Sox and Jake Odorizzi and a man for the Tampa Bay Rays at 7:10 p.m. Alright, looking at some other scores around the major leagues on this late Monday night. Where the Chicago White Sox have trailed the Detroit Tigers 4-3, 3-9, New York Mets, Miami Marlins tied at 1. Bottom of the 10th, no score between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Top of the 9th, Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals tied at 5 apiece. Top of the 7th, Pittsburgh Pirates leading the Chicago Cubs 4-3 in the top of the 7th. Texas Rangers leading the Seattle Mariners 6-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Oakland Athletics trailing the Houston Astros 5-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th, it's the Kansas City Royals leading the New York Yankees 3-1. Colorado Rockies over the Los Angeles Dodgers 2-0 in the middle of 5. Cincinnati Reds leading the LA Angels 2-0 in the bottom of the 1st. Toronto Blue Jays over the Baltimore Orioles 5-1, and the Washington Nationals over the Philadelphia Phillies 4-0. Alright, here's the latest American League East standings. And the Boston Red Sox currently, as of tonight, have a 2-game deficit behind the 2.5 games behind the Jays for first place. There's 2 games behind the Jays for first place in the AL East. And the Baltimore Orioles, with that loss, dropped to 4.5 games behind the Jays and the Sox. And the New York Yankees are at 67 and 62. And look at the AL Central. Cleveland Indians got a 4.5 game lead on the Detroit Tigers for first place in the AL Central. Texas Rangers 8.5 game lead on Houston Astros. Seattle Mariners for first place in the AL West. National League East, Washington Nationals have a 8.5 game lead on the Miami Marlins for first place in the NL East. Chicago Cubs 14 game lead on the St. Louis Cardinals for first place in the NL Central. In the NL West, LA Dodgers have a 2-game lead on the San Francisco Giants for first place in the NL Central. NL West. And wildcard teams, the American League, Boston, Baltimore wildcard teams, Detroit a half game behind the Baltimore for the final wildcard spot in the AL American League. San Francisco, St. Louis, so the wildcard teams at Pittsburgh, a half game behind St. Louis for first place in the National League wildcard race. So this is an exciting playoff race in the major leagues. Alright, looking at how the Paw Sox did. And the Pawtucket Red Sox. The Pawtucket Red Sox defeat the Syracuse Sky Chiefs at Syracuse, New York, 9-3. WNBA, no games played, so we'll move on to sports news on this late Monday night at 10:30 p.m. Tom Waddle and Joe Roberts believe that some injury concern with Joey Bosa because of how quickly he will need to get the football game shape before the season starts. Colin Kaepernick's former coach Jim Harbaugh says he does not respect Kaepernick's decision to sit during the national anthem, although Harbaugh acknowledges Kaepernick's right to do so. John Eisner comes in the net to give some great shots and wins a tiebreaker to force a fourth set against Spencer Terry for the first round in the U.S. Open. Shot off in Canada, Carolina Panthers filed arguably the biggest hole in the roster Monday by acquiring three-time Pro Bowl punter Andy Lee in a trade with the Cleveland Browns. Ryder Cup captain Davis Led III will turn his 8 automatic qualifiers to advance to his wild cards in the United States to seek an avoiding a persistent and fourth straight defeat at days of time. The 2016 U.S. Open got underway on Monday. The final Grand Slam debut promised to be a good one on the heels of the Summer Olympics. Rafael Nadal wins his first Grand Slam match in more than 3 months with a victory over the Dennis Aston open round at the U.S. Open. Its Big 12 team doesn't have an experienced college quarterback this fall. It will be the minority half the conference teams. What about some of the most important positions on the field is Oklahoma Baker Mayfield. While the Cowboys are confident that Tony Gwynn will try to play at a high level. New York Red Cup captain Davis Led III had 4 weeks to find out 4 players to fill out the U.S. team, and there will be a lack of information. New York Mets enter a crucial homestand hobbled if still hopeful. Philadelphia Eagles Woodgate linebacker Mike Tevers had eventually said he would join 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick did not stand during the national anthem. After much anticipation of brief election integration, Alabama football depth chart was released early Monday morning. There was always one of Nick Saban's favorite moments of the season. Maybe will put Gary Sanchez toward Brendan context. As Kansas City, Missouri were maybe cracking the record since all that connectivity, Gary Sanchez won a second straight NAL Player of the Week and awarded Monday to become the first rookie in every league to be in MLB history to be named in the 2 straight weeks. What a performance from Elite Spencer qualifiers. First slam, what a performance by grabbing Marcus coming back from the first set thrashing and then right out the injury eventually in the third set. Columbus, Ohio. Ohio State steps at wide receiver ticket Monday when the university announced Monday that Trent Gibson has been suspended from the school for specified reasons. And I'm in California. If you are anxious to see how Rory McDonald will do and make the move in the UFC to Billy, you're going to be in waiting for a while. As that's going to be it for Sports Minutes late Monday night, August 29th, 2016. I'm Peter Toby for good night with a good Padres, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.